Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. This is Clyde Segway giving you best again. Welcome back. Again, want to just share and talk a little bit with you about you being stuck. Why, I don't know, but of course, if you feel that way, then apparently you're stuck. I will say this to you in regards to that too as well. As a reminder, again, if nothing moves, nothing happens. Again, you don't need approval uh, to to move forward. You don't need that at all. Again, all you need is a plan, purpose, a want to, and a desire. I think it's important you know too well that you don't need validation, of course, from anybody as well. I think the most progress that I've made with myself personally, if I can share this with you, was in my alone time. I value my time alone to be able to focus and look at me and examine and to inventory what's going on with me in terms of that too as well, and to figure out my next moves in terms of where I'm going as well. So again, I say to you that if you're in that situation right now and you're wanting to move forward and you're moving forward, planning out where you're going, how you're going to get there, and the resources that you need, you're on track in regards to that too as well. Again, it does not take away, and I remind you of this, of the naysayers, those who may be around you, of course, who may, of course, may be a distraction to you. You're going to have to take it upon yourself to eliminate your distractions. And I mean, that's with any and everybody in regards to you being able to focus on your craft and your career, your study time, whether it be for yourself in terms of a career itself, college, doesn't matter, education, all of that. Again, you're going to have to be able to do that too as well. I only say this too is because I have experienced that and I am experiencing that. And again, the more you do this, the better you're going to get at it in terms of being able to limit out your distractions and to be able to focus on what you're doing too as well. Again, along with that too as well, you got to know what you want. If you're in a situation where you don't know what you want, you ain't gonna know where you're going. You gotta have a desire or a plan to want something. And I say this to you, and I'm not talking about anything monetarily as opposed to, but you can do it that way too in terms of having a plan to get that. If you're trying to buy something or acquire something, I understand that as well. We're talking about you as a person in terms of what you want for you that makes you happy. Again, I have been blessed to be able to have finance and to be able to have the monetary things in my life. And again, there was still something missing. And so, of course, my goal and me is was trying to figure out exactly what that was in terms of that too as well. And it wasn't people, it wasn't things that I needed. I needed to find out exactly who I was, what was in me, and what did I truly desire and I want for myself to be happy. Money does not resolve or fix all things. It's a great tool to have to be able to acquire things, pay bills, etc. And of course, if you're seeking just monetary things, again, hard work gets that. But in terms of a plan, a purpose, a desire to want to and to be able to impact and to fulfill yourself, again, that's going to take some work. And again, I say this only because without my prayer life, I don't know where I would be at. Again, there's a time in my life when I did not have, I've always known God, but I did not implement, I did not have a consistent prayer life and a discipline to read, to show myself approved. And in the midst of all of that, I discovered who I was too as well. So I know, young lady and young man, in terms of where you might be in terms of not having that kind of a foundation. But I will say to you that you just have to continue to move forward, stay focused, being in an atmosphere with people who are like you, who are going in the same direction, who can add to you and not take from you. And I say to you, you're going to lose a lot of people in the midst of getting that done in terms of relationships too as well. It's all part of the plan. Don't be alarmed. Don't be upset. I know. Learn how to walk and cry with it. I do. And it's okay. Again. And even sometimes that may even be your mate. Sometimes that may be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, friends you grew up with, because you're moving different, you're doing different things now, and not everybody's going to be going to approve or like what you're doing, because you're taking yourself from them to isolate off to be able to make you better, to work on you, to inform yourself, and to find out exactly what you need to move forward. If you have a plan or a purpose or a dream, it's important that you understand that too as well. Don't allow guilt from people in terms of them making you feel as though you left them, or that you no longer love them. No, what you're doing is you're loving you first, which you should, and then also giving you what you need for you to become all that you need to be in terms of what you're trying to do in terms of achieving that. And I will say this, that the foundation of all that's going to be your discipline. Motivation is temporary. Discipline, when you have that, there's nothing you cannot acquire. Along with consistency, you have to do that. That's from education to getting a degree to completing and learning a craft no matter what it might be. Again, it's going to take you to be consistent and disciplined to get that done as well. Being able to give you what you need so you can move forward and acquire and attain that. It's important you do that too as well. Not allowing people to put guilt trips on you. Because you have changed and you're moving forward. Any man without a plan is not going nowhere. Any man or woman without a plan is not going nowhere because you have one. Don't allow them to make you feel as though you have left them, you've deserted them. No, what you've done, you've given priority and a purpose to your life and what you need. And the only way you can do that for the most part is to be able to drown out the distractions, the people, the naysayers. And sometimes even in family, you may not have the support that you need. And I only continue to say this to you as well because these are things that may affect you from an emotional standpoint. It takes time to adjust and make adjustments and to understand. But more importantly, what you will find out about that is who's with you, who's not with you. That's a good thing. You need to know that too as well. Loyalty is a rare commodity. And I use commodity in terms of that it's rare that you find that even now in the life that we live with people who may be around you. The only thing and the only person that I've had loyal in my life that has impacted me, that has not changed how they feel about me and what's best for me and what they wish I could have based on what I want, who supported me, was my mom and God. And I'm okay with all of that. Now, there may be people who may be offended by what I'm saying too as well. Again, consider yourself offended because I understand what I'm talking about. I understand what I've been through. I know where I'm going. I know who was there, who wasn't there. I also realize too as well, as long as I understand who I am, what I need, and where I'm going, and that I don't need approval from anybody to move forward, to give me the best that I can be and to chase the dream and plan that I have. There are too many that are dead already in their grave who are unfulfilled died in terms of what they should have been doing and what they allowed to get in their way and to distract them. I'm telling you, young lady, young man, don't allow it to happen. You guard your heart again as though it is the most important thing in the world, because when you give it away to people who are irresponsible, who don't know themselves, who don't know the value who you are, a whole lot can happen with that. It'll be handled irresponsibly. It'll be handled as leverage. And I'm telling you, focus and work on you, young man, young woman. Please do that for yourself. I am a 16-year-old dad. I was, again. And again, that was one of the worst mistakes I made. Not with my child coming to me, because who I love dearly, but in terms of limiting what I could have done for myself without having him then, because I did not listen to mom or dad. I was irresponsible in terms of how and what I did in terms of getting out there and not protecting myself. Again, a lot of that was predicated in terms of the guidance that I did not get. And I'm not blaming mom or dad, but again, if dad was there, these are things that I should have known about in terms of how I prepare myself as opposed to hurting myself with my choices. That all comes in time. And so again, I say to you that if you have a career or desire to get that done, you're going to have to continue to stay focused on your objectives. And I say that it's important that you know that for myself personally, what I've learned and what I've acquired in terms of the things that I know that's true for me, that if I am not moving forward, me personally, in terms of the things that I desire, and I don't see myself making progress, stuck is a lack of a better word for myself in terms of how it makes me feel. And of course, again, it's taking time for that too as well. I am a time-oriented person. So time is very important to me. It's a friend of mine. I use it wisely because I understand that there's progress with the time. Everything we do is in time, 24 hours in a day, 8 hours here, 8 hours there. What I do with my time determines where I end up at down the line in terms of me meeting my goal, my time, using it wisely, not allowing people to distract me from doing what I should be doing, no matter what the reason might be as well. Again, I say this to you because you're going to go through this with those who may be around you. Even if you're in a relationship as well, you got to have a woman or a man who understands how important it is that you have the time to yourself to be able to work on you. It's important you do that too as well. And again, it says a whole lot about how much they respect you and love you when they don't support that. From education, going to school, going to college, trade, doesn't matter. The time you need to be able to focus on you and to study the craft, to work on you, the discipline. Again, everything is a process in regards to getting where you need to be at and where you're going to as well. If you're at home and you feel as though you're unhappy with you, I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing about it? Why? And what could you do to change it? It's very important that you understand and know that too as well. Again, most of the things that was not going right in my life was based on either lack of knowledge or me being not motivated enough or not caring enough or not wanting something enough for me to make the changes that are necessary for me to be able to move forward. I think that's really important if you take a look at that and from a personal standpoint to evaluate and look at you in the terms of what part you play in not being happy with yourself right now too as well. If there's somebody that's involved or that is creating that unhappiness for you, then I don't have to tell you what you need to do in regards to that too as well. If he's not going to or she's not going to compromise, work on you, meet you halfway, give you what you need to assist you because they love you, then they should go. And I say that without any hesitation. Again, it's important that you understand that sacrificing your time, the things that you need for you to become all you need to be, it's necessary. It's necessary. But those who don't understand that too, it's unfortunate. Again, and I say this, it's not easy to be able to let people go that you love. But you have to understand too as well. If you don't accomplish or achieve, or you're not working on where you're going, that you know will make you happy and fulfill you, and to sacrifice that, I say to you that closing your eyes, unfulfilled with the work that needed to be done on you getting where you need to be at, it's going to be a sad thing. And I say that only because I have experienced this, and I understand that we all are different, but I have made more progress alone than I have with having people around me or even being in a relationship. I say that to you because it's another distraction, and you have to have cooperation when you add things to your life in terms of people being in your life that are coming into your life who understands what your objective is, what your goals are. And sometimes people can be extremely selfish, and they will try to make you feel as though they're the victim and you're the victimizer because of what they're not getting from you. But here's what I'll say to you about that. If they had a plan themselves, a career themselves, something they were designing and working on for themselves, then again, you would have all the time you need or you have bothering me with where I'm going, as opposed to assisting me, understanding me, and me supporting you, you supporting me, and allowing me what I need to have done for myself personally to move forward. And so again, this is Clyde Segway giving you your best. I wanted to share a few things with you in regards to that too as well. If you're stuck, it's because you choose to be stuck. If you're winning, it's because you choose to be winning. If you are on track, it's because you set time up and arrange time to be on track. And I say to you, if you're winning, continue to win. Again, this is Clyde Segway giving you your best. Thank you and allowing me to talk with you, speak with you, step into your world. And I will see you at the top because there's room at the top for me and you. You be blessed.